Placing a family member in a nursing home or assisted living facility is one of the most difficult decisions most people will ever have to make. But when you place a loved one in the hands of a caregiver, you trust that they will receive nothing but the best of care. Unfortunately, there are some professionals who neglect or even abuse the ones they're paid to care for. There are nearly 40 million people over the age of 65 in the United States, and the U.S. Census Bureau predicts that number will rise to more than 85 million by the year 2050. And at some point, a large percentage of that population will live in nursing homes or assisted living facilities, most of which truly do have their residents' best interests at heart. But there are those situations where those living out their precious final years will be abused and neglected by those who promise to protect and care for them.
There are factors and environments that contribute to why different types of abuse can be perpetrated or can go on in nursing home settings, and they can be from a lack of supervision to being in the sense of caregiver stress, being understaffed or high staff turnover. The fact that they're working with people who are difficult at times or combative or abusive at times. I mean, there's a whole variety of different ways in which the abuse can occur.
According to the Nursing Home Reform Act of 1987, all residents in nursing homes are entitled to receive quality care and live in an environment that improves or maintains the quality of their physical and mental health. That includes freedom from neglect, abuse, and misappropriation of funds. Unfortunately, experts in the field say abuse and neglect happen every day and often go unnoticed by family members and the public. But if you have a loved one living in a nursing home or assisted living facility, or if you're currently making that difficult decision, here's some advice for selecting the right place for your family member.
It's important to visit the nursing home on a very regular basis, to show up at different times so that there's no ability to predict when you're coming, and to ask a lot of questions, keep notes, take names, always make sure that you know who you've spoken to and what about. In terms of looking for a nursing home, the most important thing is to look at the easiest way to find out whether it's a really bad home or an okay home is to look at the state surveys and find out what kind of deficiencies they have, which you can do by going to the Centers for Medicare Services, and also find out what the staffing hours are.
Officials with the National Citizens Coalition for Nursing Home Reform say anyone can and should report neglect and abuse. If you suspect your loved one is being abused or neglected, report the allegation immediately to the nursing home administrator, a state or local representative, law enforcement, as well as a state agency which certifies nursing homes, which is often the health department. Reporting for the EXP News Network, I'm Kim Hessel.